Everyone loves OCG Thursday, right? Like, it's the best damn day of the week on this channel. Am I wrong? Or am I right? So what is up, guys? We're going to be looking at some really interesting decks this week from the OCG. Just kind of whet the appetite. You're going to be looking at Shaddolls first. I will say, the OCG never really fails to disappoint me, just in terms of, well, the roguish decks that these players bring to these events. Remember, the OCG is more localized, and I'd like to remind everybody about that every week as we kind of go through these events, that contrary to popular belief, the deck might look like shit, but the deck can function relatively well. So we'll be looking at 40 card Shaddolls. Now, remember, the OCG currently has Construct at 2, so they get the opportunity to do some more really cute things that the TCG really doesn't have access to, so do bear that in mind. So we're looking at 2 copies of Collapsed Serpent, 1 copy of the Chaos Emperor, the Armageddon Dragon. I'm starting to see this card kind of come up more and more, just in between rather fun decks in the OCG. I don't know what the OCG's like addiction to this card is, but it's starting to become really apparent that they really love this card, just in like their roguish decks. So one of him, 1 copy of Dark Arm Dragon still representing out there, even though he's still limited to 1. My friend asked me why this card can never go to more than 1. Well, it's not once per turn restricted, so have fun dropping multiples of these. 1 Eclipse Wyvern, 1 copy of Felis, 1 copy of Gold Bulb, Triple Mathematician, honestly still one of the best damn starter cards that this deck has going for it. 3 copies of Max C. If you're not playing this card, you're doing it wrong. 2 copies of Shaddoll Beast, 1 Dragon, 1 Falco, 2 copies of Hedgehog, and 2 Squamata, with 2 Wyvern Buster. Not a lot going on here. Pretty standard lineup, actually, for Shaddoll. Spells: Triple Allure of Darkness, Triple L Shaddoll Fusion, quick play spell card, very beautiful still. 1 Foolish Burrow, 1 Feather Duster, 1 Monster Reborn, Triple Shaddoll Fusion, and 1 Super Poly, along with Triple Evenly Matched and 1 Shaddoll Core. Honestly, this deck just goes second and just doesn't care about the current format. The extra deck down here: 1 Underclock Taker, 1 Trisbania, 1 Link Kribo, 1 Unicorn, 1 Needle Fiber, 1 Boral Sword, and 1 Archlord Paladonian. And then we have 1 Crimson Blader, 1 Mud Dragon, 2 copies of Winda, 1 Shekanaga, 1 Grista, and 2 El Shaddoll Construct. The side deck here, we have 2 Dino Wrestler, Pranket Rops, Triple Inspect Border, Triple MST, 1 Breakthrough Skill, Triple Red Reboot, 2 Storming Mirror Force, and 1 Vanity's Emptiness. Really cool to see this card showing up. So if your opponent controls more monsters than you do, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only special summon 1 of him once per turn. The quick effect: contribute 1 Dino Wrestler monster, then target 1 card your opponent controls, destroy it. Quick effect, I will remind you of that. It's pretty good, actually. Honestly, the reason why this deck actually has any success is because of Super Poly and Mud Dragon. It's just 2 monsters with the same attribute, but different types. Your opponent cannot target monsters on the field with the same attribute as this card with card effects, and once per turn, quick effect, and declare an attribute, this guy becomes that attribute. This card doesn't seem all that good, but when you put it into theory and application with the rest of the format, this card becomes pretty interesting. Also, we once again see 1 card Needle Fiber. This is so dumb. Hopefully they will eventually out this card and eventually fix the problem, because this card existing in the format is just causing so many problems, just being able to climb the ladder into this. So hopefully the OCG learns their lesson, but honestly not a bad build for Shaddolls. Definitely something more interesting than not. The next deck we're going to be looking at is Thunder Dragons. Now, we've been following this deck for a little while, since it's come out. I've been a little bit indifferent about it in the OCG, but the deck has started to kind of grow on me as more of an anti-meta deck. Honestly, Thunder Dragon Lord and the guy that doesn't let your opponent search, these cards are nuts. I can't believe Konami actually made these cards, but hey, what do I know? I don't know card design. So this is current Thunder Dragons. Only 1 copy of Aeon. Honestly, I think having more than 1 of this in the deck is just kind of a problem. It's kind of weird that they gave this deck a Chaos Monster, but you know what? Fuck it. In today's diversity, this card doesn't seem bad. 1 Armageddon Knight, because starter. 2 copies of Ash Blossom, triple of the Avian Thunderbird, triple copies of Battery Man Soul. Remember, this card is a starter. You know, sending 1 Thunder monster from your deck to the graveyard, and if the Thunder monster is normal special summon all those guys on the field, you get a Battery Man token, which allows you to climb the link ladder. This is by far probably the definition of value, and I mean, you get a lot of its normal summon. 2 copies of Bestial, 2 Black Collapse Serpent, triple Bolt Thunder Dragon, 1 Ghost Spell, 2 Ghost Reaper. Interesting choices here for the hand traps. Honestly, doesn't seem too bad. Spells triple Max C because drawing additional cards is good. Only 2 Origin, triple Original Thunder Dragon, and then 2 White Dragon Wyvern Buster. Once again, you have no real reason not to play these. I mean, they fuel each other. Spells triple Lower Darkness because removing your key dark cards, pretty good. 2 Called by the Grave. Once again, honestly, this deck kind of loses to hand traps. Not as much as you'd think, but the big thing is a Max C against this deck in the OCG really hurts. Triple Cold Sarcophagus. Starters. I love them. 1 Feather Duster, 1 Fusion. Honestly, you don't need more than this. You can search for this for free. And then 1 Impermanence. Just because additional hand traps, honestly. The extra deck here, 1 Triple Burst, 1 Kagati, 1 Linkuriboh, 1 Unicorn, 1 Phoenix, 1 Kaminari Summer Vacation, 1 copy of Firewall, 1 Needle Fiber, 1 Boral Sword, 1 Apprentice, 2 Thunderlord Dragon, and triple Superbolt Thunder Dragon. Do keep in mind there is no instant fusion in this deck, so you're not playing the actual fusion Kamimari from way back in the day. The side deck here, 1 Denkoseka, triple Gamma, 1 Driver, triple Mind Control, 2 Twin Twister, 2 Evenly, and triple Macrocosmo. I've seen some of the builds running around playing Dimensional Fissure. It's kind of up in the air, just how you want to play the variant, honestly. Pick your poison. I don't see any real reason not to play certain variants, but you know, you've got a lot of choices going for you in this deck, so make them wisely. I think the last deck we're going to be looking at today is 50 card Fairies. And I will say, I love seeing Nekroz, Cyber Angels, and just kind of whatever else the OCG can put into one deck. So this is a 50 card mishmash of interesting. So 1 Christia, 2 Ash Blossom, 1 Cyber Petite Angel, 1 Ava, 1 Glowbulb, 2 Herald of the Orange Light, triple copies of the Agent of Creation Venus. Honestly, I want to see this with Transmodify is pretty nuts. 1 copy of the Agent of Mystery Earth, 1 Trickstar Mandrake, triple Shine Ball, triple Ben 10, triple Herald of Perfection, 1 Brio, 1 Colossalus, and 1 Unicorn. Spells triple Call by the Grave, 1 Chicken Game, triple Dawn. This is a new one. This is Foolish Mass Barrel, so you can pay half your life points to send 1 monster from your extra deck to the graveyard. You can only activate 1 of these a turn, and you cannot set spells and trap cards the turn you use it. So you typically will use this. Just send Herald of the Arclight. This card, when it's sent to the graveyard, they try to ritual monster or ritual spell card from your deck to your hand. So you're kind of using this as more value generating than you probably should. But paying half your life points kind of sucks some days. 1 Magical Midfield Breaker for no responses and hand traps, basically. 1 Nekroz Cycle, 1 Kaleidoscope, triple Pre-Prep, triple Preparation, 2 Ritual Sanctuary, 1 Rotation, 1 Terraforming, and 2 Transmodify. The extra deck down here, 1 Trickstar Bloom, 1 Summon Sorceress, 1 Security Dragon, 1 Saruji, 1 Linkuriboh, 1 Link Spider, 1 Nightmare Mermaid, 1 Goblin, 1 Firewall, 1 Needle Fiber, 1 Boral Sword, triple Arc, and 1 Nistus. Honestly, being able to dump this at will from the extra deck for half your life points does seem kind of bad, but it's a resource you probably will value. Then continuing on along here, triple Max C, 2 copies of Sphere Mode, 1 Feather Duster, triple Twin Twister, triple Red Reboot, and triple Typhoon, wrapping this bad boy up. So honestly, the OCG is a very interesting place. I definitely love that this build does take advantage of Foolish Mass Barrel. You know, Magical Midfield Breakers never really caught on in the TCG, and it's kind of a shame to say that or see that, because I think this card is really cool for what it is. You know, I just kind of wish we'd catch up on some of the trends. So what do you guys think about these lists this week? Remember, tomorrow is Market Watch. best day of the week on this channel. We go all out usually on Fridays to have a little bit of fun on Market Watch. Always got to check in on the price of freight for a Kraken and kind of see what's crack-lacking. So, but without further ado, guys, hope you guys have a good rest of your Thursday. There'll be some other videos going up later today, and that concludes OCG Thursday. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Market Watch. Deuce Reno.